Hello everyone, welcome back to the new video of AP Knowledge Point. Most countries attend international summits to discuss problems. Some countries attend to defend their interests, but at the G7 Summit 2026, India arrived with something different, that is, solutions, not one, not two, but three major proposals that could influence the future of global development, migration, trade, and artificial intelligence. The proposals were called Impact, Global Skills Partnership, and MANAV. Together, they reveal how India sees the future of the world. But what exactly do these proposals mean? And why did they attract global attention? Let's find out. Welcome back to our G7 Summit 2026 series. In the previous episode, we explored India's message about rebuilding trust and strengthening the voice of the global south. Today, we are focusing on the concrete proposals India placed before world leaders. By the end of this video, you will understand what the impact is, how the Global Skills Partnership could reshape migration, why India wants a human centered AI future, the potential benefits and challenges of these proposals. So, let's begin with the first initiative. The problem of global connectivity. Across the developing world, millions of people still lack access to quality infrastructure. Roads, railways, ports, power networks, and digital connectivity. Without these foundations, economic growth becomes difficult. Many countries struggle to attract investment because infrastructure projects require enormous financial resources. At the same time, investors often hesitate due to political and economic risk. This is the challenge India attempted to address through its first proposal, the Impact Initiative. What is IMPACT? IMPACT stands for International Mobilization Partnership for Accelerating Connectivity and Trade. The concept is built around the three pillars. First, G7 financial resources and investment. Second pillar, India's technical expertise, skilled workforce, and development experience. Third, ownership and leadership by developing countries themselves. The objective is not simply to build infrastructure, it is to create sustainable economic growth. Imagine a new port in Africa, a logistics corridor in Latin America, or a digital connectivity network in a Pacific island nation. Through Impact, India envisions these projects being designed as partnerships rather than aid programs. According to India, development works best when countries have ownership over their own future. This approach reflects India's broader philosophy of cooperation instead of dependency. Why impact matters? Infrastructure is more than concrete and steel. It affects trade, employment, education, healthcare, and long term economic growth. Better roads reduce transportation cost. Better ports increases exports. Better digital infrastructure expands access to information and services. India argued that connectivity is one of the fastest ways to empower developing nations. If successfully implemented, impact could strengthen economic ties between developed economies and the global south. A quick question for the viewers. Which is more important for a country's development? Financial aid or infrastructure and connectivity? Comment your answers in the comment section. The Global Skills Partnership. Now let's move to India's second proposal, the Global Skills Partnership. Around the world, developed economies are facing a demographic challenge. Their populations are aging. In many sectors, there are not enough workers. Healthcare, technology, engineering, manufacturing, and construction. At the same time, countries such as India have very large young populations entering the workforce every year. India proposed creating trusted pathways that connect skilled workers with global opportunities. The idea is simple. Developed countries receive the talent they need. Developing countries gain employment, opportunities, and skill development. Workers benefit from legal and secure migration channels. Instead of viewing migration as a challenge, India suggested viewing it as an opportunity, a partnership that benefits everyone involved. Benefits and challenges of the skills partnership. The proposal offers several potential benefits. It could reduce skill shortages, support economic growth, increase remittances sent back to developing countries, and strengthen international cooperation. However, challenges remain. How can countries ensure fair treatment of workers? How can migration systems remain secure and transparent? How can developing nations prevent excessive brain drain? These are the questions policymakers will need to address if the proposal moves forward. The AI revolution. Artificial intelligence is transforming the world from healthcare and education to finance and national security. But AI also creates risk. Deepfakes, cyber fraud, misinformation, privacy concerns, and ethical dilemmas. India believes that technology should serve humanity rather than the other way around. This belief inspired its third proposal, the MANAV Vision. What is the MANAV Vision? MANAV represents India's human centric approach to artificial intelligence. The core principle is simple: keep humans at the center of technological development. India proposed several key ideas. AI systems should be safe by design. Security should be integrated from the beginning. Countries should cooperate to create common standards and testing frameworks. Global action is needed against deepfakes and digital fraud, and AI should remain inclusive so that its benefits reach all societies. Rather than allowing technology to be controlled by a few powerful actors, India argued for a more balanced and responsible approach. Why the Manav vision is important. The decisions made about AI today could shape society for decades. Questions about employment, privacy, national security, economic competitiveness, and human rights are all connected to AI governance. India's Manav vision attempts to balance innovation with responsibility. The proposal recognizes that technological progress is important, but it must also remain ethical, secure, and inclusive. This is why the proposal attracted attention from global leaders. At the G7 Summit 2026, India presented more than diplomatic statements. It offered a roadmap. Through impact, India proposed stronger connectivity. Through the Global Skills Partnership, it proposed a new approach to workforce mobility. Through the Manav Vision, it proposed a human centered future of artificial intelligence. Together, these initiatives reflect India's ambition to contribute solutions to global challenges. Whether they become reality remains uncertain, but they clearly demonstrate India's growing role in shaping international debates. In episode 4, we will analyze one of the most closely watched meetings of the summit, the meeting between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and US President Donald Trump. We will examine trade negotiations, technology cooperation, defense ties, and the ambitious goal of achieving $500 billion in bilateral trade by 2030. See you in the next episode. If you like this video, like it, share it, and comment below. Don't forget to subscribe the channel, and to get notified for the new videos, press the bell icon.